And let's go play this game. Let's go.
We start week 9 with a prime time matchup. Colts and the Tennessee Titans. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. So here are the Titans. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Oh my God, I don't know how I broke that tackle. Still going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Go to X.
Tannehill on 1st down.
Oh my
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
No way.
No way. Just past the 50. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. The numbers for Hill a week ago. He was creeping up toward 200 yards. Thought he was going to get there. Didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
A gain there of 21 yards. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up 4th down. Escaping the pressure right.
He's in. Touchdown.
For a Titans touchdown.
Is it in?
A.J. Brown, his 19th touchdown now on the season.
Oops. Going for 2.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Now Tannehill. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
That's butt cheeks. That's butt cheeks right there.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Oh my God.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Injured. Yep. That one works it.
Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Tackled by Christian Fulton. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
This time to quarterback.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
this on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep, Antonio Brown. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown.
The Titans take over first and 10. At their own
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list?
Oh my God, I'm getting blitz on. What the? Sweet.
Dietrich Wise. Credit him with a sack,
Come
and it
on,
goes as a
man.
loss of 6. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Now a timeout.
my one back
There's
there.
an
Come
injured
on,
Titan
man.
down on the field. While the training staff works on him, he's going deep for Brown. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It's a pickup of 6. From the red zone now, Tannehill.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball.
He's going to hang on to this.
They blitzing me
And
all
once
night
again, this
long.
Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third down, Tannehill.
This defense,
Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
I'm going to do a fake check.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try. Player down there. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
at their own 36-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
No, that would tell my offense right here. The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the counter didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Wentz. And it is incomplete.
You want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week.
Hold on. I'm gonna do something real quick. Gameplay. Can I do the flag? Oh my, not wrong. 50-50.
Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Oh God.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Titans will get the football at their 20. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. The big reason why they've been so successful, this defense hasn't been able to contain him when he gets outside of the pocket.
So true, and that's where it's really difficult because defensively you can have a game plan and try to count for all the things you've seen on tape, the way that they run their plays, even his running. But when it's a play where you just can't really, that's how the plays go.
And it'll be brought down by the Colts. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable.
I'm getting this on every
He may try to run for this. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop it for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll throw left side to start the call is complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? To the pep in their step, you go to them early and often.
4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not
at all, Brandon, and think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And would we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on? To be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Anthony Frisky with the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. No, Ryan Tannehill slow to get up here.
Come on.
We'll check on his status when we get back. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Fertzer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Brown with his stick skills. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They go play action now, Taylor. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off 2nd and short.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal to go. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Antonio Brown, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, it's tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Damn, it's like that was so hard.
36-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Working from the gun, Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
I think I have Jaguars next, but I'm not.
To throw, it's Wentz. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And that will be incomplete as well.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on first down, second down, third down, all three incomplete.
When you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
At their own 20-yard line.
A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense. He's getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. They set up the screen to Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
One's open, I have to do that.
Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll escape to his right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's third and short.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they like to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown.
Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the story. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Second down and 10.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short game. Of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics. Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. May hear a few words from his head coach on that decision.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hooligans for the
all that passes. Yeah, I almost got
a good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. He's going deep for Brown. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a Titans first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. To throw on 2nd and 6, Tannehill.
Brandon, we just had benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this guy? That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
You think so? No way. If it's in.
This is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in for long distance. And that will extend the lead out to 24.
I thought I missed that.
And this stadium is abuzz after that one, understandably so. I cannot believe he hit that thing.
And you can't help but think back to Tom Dempsey. And his record stood for, 43 years until Matt Prater broke it. And now here's a new record. And I'm with you. I cannot believe that ball went through the post.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to saw and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On 2nd and 9.
Well, I tell you what, I miss the field goals. The rest of the game. Be so clean.
Because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But
I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And this is going to be incomplete. But then sink here early. And now it's 4th down.
First half has not gone according to plan, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark. It's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And they'll play for the Titans.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Tannehill now the option. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Tannehill now to throw.
Oh my God, man's open. 0-1.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
He did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Flushed out right, escaping the pressure late. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. Even after that fancy footwork, we saw a good job defensively to recover. He may try and run for this. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Ow.
And he is going to go
They
down.
all freaking blitzing me so bad.
Yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. That's complete right around the 8. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Fired that one in there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
34-3.
That leaves us anticipating looking still. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them running the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other.
I think most of the
asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. The completion there ends up the wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You need from running to catching the football. That's why he produce those types of numbers.
Oh, no, Ryan Tannehill slow to get up here. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside.
Now he's definitely hurt now. Yep. His ankle now. His ankle.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
Hold it.
The throw by Taylor is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And
how much he had? Oh, he had 1 stolen touchdown.
The call here, they need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it again. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup.
Oh my God.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Give the sack to Kamoko Trey. An option run here for Taylor. Finally through inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage. And it's under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Dietrich Wise Jr., his 2nd sack of the night. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. On 2nd and goal, Taylor. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
They'll try to run it. It's Hill. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during the ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
It's really hard to try.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's the fullback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And this Titans offense continues. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Well, if Taylor hit, he lost the football.
No way. They might get 5. They might get 5 points. No.
Past the 20.
No.
And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
Wow. Take it.
Come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going.
Came back from going out to dinner.
He's going to go for...
Oh, hey, I'm back. I'm going out. I'm going out to dinner. Hold on, what? Hey, I'm back. I'm going out to dinner. I'm going out.
Big play
Why did you left?
And that's going to be incomplete.
We don't care about
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. To throw is Wentz. And the Titan defense steps up here.
Hold on, what? You said, hey, I'm back. I'm going out to...
I said it back home.
No, you did not say that. You did not say that. I said, hey, I'm back from going out to home. What? So I said, I am back home. No, you did not say that. Stop lying.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Then call me.
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen...
I just said just got back from going out to dinner.
No, you're not.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
I'm mad at you.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And he will have a Titans first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he goes down. Inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. From the gun, it's Taylor. Now there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. In the early window, we'll have our eye on that game in Jacksonville. The Jaguars going to need to be on their A game, as they'll have to contend with the New England Patriots. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on what should be a very tough opponent. And then lastly, on Sunday Night Football, those fans will be riled up, as it'll be a good matchup between their guys and the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you.
I just got back home from going out to dinner.
Prove it, man. Prove it. Because technically, you don't care about your own boyfriend. You don't care.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You don't want
the Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone.
What is was my birthday today and my family wanted to take me out to dinner.
My job.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring
Not freaking.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Out to his left. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans.
Join my Zoom, please, or we can't.
Once you're done going live.
Join my Zoom, please, or we can talk when you're doing going live. Okay. Prove it, because technically you don't care about me.
Over, they'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often.
Why should I join the call because you just got your boyfriend?
Protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Play action, now Taylor. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Getting in there to break that one up, Rocky Sin.
Please let's not fight. My family wanted to take me out dinner for my birthday and I just got back home.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Marcus Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Yeah, I know you guys went to dinner, but why did you let I was like
short kick fielded way up there.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
That's why I left pass fielded.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Buying time to his left. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
This will be caught at about the 5. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. On the counter, it's Hill. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, but it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. This started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone.
1st down, Colts.
Now a carry from Mack. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
How are they only doing now?
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Here's Wentz to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Wentz. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Staying on the ground with Mack. Mack gets hit and the ball is free. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're
tennis. Ow! Okay.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Make it back back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And incredibly, now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the
return. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Wentz. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
First down, Indianapolis.
On play action, it's Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Calhoun. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Johnson, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot, excellent coverage, didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead. But these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the second half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the post-mortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right? What were you thinking there? Why? Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no matter the scoreboard.
So yesterday was a low-key birthday party. I just overreacted.
Or just tough to justify.
So yesterday was a low-key birthday party. I just wasn't sure. So
on 2nd and 9, Wentz throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Wentz going to throw. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, that field goal block pretty much sums up the day for them, doesn't it?
Boy, it really does. What's the word we often use? Symptomatic. It's just been a sign of how this one's gone.
Give a lot of credit to the guys who got in and blocked the kick. They've had the advantage all game. They continue to press it.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. Here's a good way to kick off a drive. Complete.
Why did you turn off your light? Why did you turn off your light? Man, fuck you.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
The throw by Tanner there, knocked away and incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. The busy night continues for Hill, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete, and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 21st touchdown of the season, as his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys. Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones who need to touch the ball.
And that is incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
What?
I turned off my light because I was downstairs putting my clothes in the washer. That's what I told you. Probably didn't hear me.
Aries, I'm mad at you. You just left me like this. Technically I didn't. I'm only having 2 classes. Technically I asked the teacher, I'm going to take my girlfriend to dinner. Technically you left me. I was about to take you.
You came to my birthday party yesterday.
I was about to take you. You're my own. So.
Yeah, but you came yesterday. You came yesterday for my birthday party.
Technically, you don't care about your boyfriend.
Jay Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because you know the defense is kicking corners towards it. They're trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of that.
Whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. The throw by Taylor here, and that's incomplete. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. 2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. He'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Taylor. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On 2nd down now. It's Hill. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 3rd and 2, now Taylor. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, it looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Working from the gun. Wentz. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off around the 37. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Now carry number 20 here for Hill. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Back now in Nashville. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. It's complete to Brown, right side. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Wentz now to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Wentz. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at his own 10. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
They probably spent a little extra time dissecting the game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now we have Wentz here, still down on the ground. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a P. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Recovered by the Titans.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. 6 yards there on the keeper.
Yeah, but whenever I try to help her airplane,
from the shotgun, it's Taylor being chased out left.
I want to lose
and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up the first. They go play action now. Taylor got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown, touchdown number 22 on the season. And this offense continues to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They're looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
When we asked to help, of course,
and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touch. 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Danico Autry in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9-6 for him. To be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
I just wanted to make the roll, and then we took it all down. I was trying to make the time look nice, not look like trashy and just good.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
But why not down the roll? Let's try to make it look pretty at least. I was trying to at least add a small thing to it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason, Campbell making the catch. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Yeah, let's not fight, okay?
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
29-yard line.
A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral. Because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open.
Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 23 here on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one. You're exactly right.
Who's this, Rob? What?
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short
How are you?
hit and a loose football.
Pretty good. How are you, man? How are you?
By the Titans.
Yo, you seen the game right now? We're scoring the Colts right now, 9-5.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize.
Don't know why
this year, fielding a kick. You don't hear tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time they turned it over.
Security eluded him. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. And Taylor's throw there should have been intercepted, but
Good, I see a bow out.
They were
Good, I see about it out. Bunch out. What the fuck?
Brown once again, and they'll bring up second down. To throw again. Taylor steps away to his left.
Oh, what the?
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under if they were going to have it.
Browns out. I don't know what. Yo, what you said? Browns out?
Chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was...
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Brian Hill, his 21st touchdown of the season. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Oh my God.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion.
This person's saying, he's just saying random stuff. Brown out? Why do you keep saying that? It's getting annoying. Stop saying that.
Anyway, I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Oh yeah, babe. My mom came to show by
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set pretty nicely here as they head up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
I don't know.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
I don't know.
And hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I don't know.
First and 10, easy.
I don't know.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
After
the incomplete pass here now is second and 10.
How's that possible?
Throwing again. Eason throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say,
I'm saying CPS. My mom's in trouble and I'll call CPS now. She might go to jail. I don't know.
Yeah, just say we're good. Actually,
CPS, after you just got left your house, CPS came in the
Sheldon
house.
Richardson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
He's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Still work at McDonald's.
And did they keep it in? They did.
No,
they kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's over the 28.
And they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Brian Hill, touchdown number 22 on the season. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love that you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
At their own 25-yard line.
Indy set to go on offense once more, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Eason. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Third down. From the gun on 3rd down. Eason. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down, Taylor's throw incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion. The way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. We're going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll throw on 1st down with Eason. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6.
Yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Mayer. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the first.
A gain of 5. And a Colts 1st down.
Here's Marlon Mack. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8.
The ball carrier.
Give him 40 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
What one?
I don't know right now.
Eason gets hit, and the ball pops free. And that might be Titan football. It is.
A fumble on the play.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
31 yards there on first down.
Last quarter. In the fourth.
Again, it's complete.
But we won by 105 to 5.
All the way down inside the 20. 28
yards.
yards the game there on the catch and run. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you...
Look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
We are still defeated right now.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
No. So tomorrow,
the Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field, and to come away with nothing. That's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Second down, here's Eason. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Indianapolis.
From the midfield stripe, look to throw.
I'm trying to get one more touchdown.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Campbell, incomplete.
At least 2 touchdowns.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Eason, he completes this one to
He was
Mack.
crossing my ankles.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
How is that I'm making it all about me, though?
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
8 seconds left.
Eason on 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incomplete. You figure defensively in the 4th quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
From the gun on 3rd down, Eason. Got it open, man. That's Campbell. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
59 seconds.
Give him 6 yards, and they do
might score the
convert on
first
3rd.
touchdown in the game, but I'm just saying.
Here we go. 51, Mike 51. Hey, we got to get this stop here, team.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Tim Patrick.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Eason looking left sideline. Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
53 seconds.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Eason And that is incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out,
no way.
dress up a little bit, make yourself respectable. That's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous one. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Taylor. And that is incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Oh, Taylor going to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
We won 111 to 8. We are 8-0 now. Jag, I think the coach is what? 6-2 now.
Great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.